So the real question here is, how do I get to the supervisor position? Well, the company is so generous that it helps people with money and without money. So no money, no problem. So let me share with you 4 different ways to get to the supervisor position. The first method I'm going to show you is for somebody who has the finances behind them. So let's have a look at it. You can do 4,000 volume points in 1 calendar month. It's an investment of approximately 14,000 odd ringgits. When you retail the products, you already make a profit of over 8,000 ringgits, collecting back nearly 22,500 ringgits. Now think about it for a moment. If you had 14,000 ringgit sitting in your bank account and the bank had to pay you interest on it, how much interest will the bank in Malaysia pay you for holding your money? 3%? 4%? Let's be generous and say 5%. That means in 1 year the bank will pay you just over 700 ringgits for holding 14,000 ringgits in your bank account. If you had your money with Herbalife and bought the inventory and retailed the products, which you'll sell it easily within 1 year, you're already making a profit of over 8,000 ringgits. It's more than 12 times what the bank will pay you. Now, a good thing for you, it's important to understand it doesn't take that long to sell the products. Most people who are working the business seriously are selling the products from anywhere between 6 days up to 2 months. If you're a little bit lazy, maybe 3 to 6 months. Now, if you're really lazy and not working the business, what's the worst thing that can happen? You can actually eat your own business because our products is just good food. The other thing you need to understand, it's not a lot of inventory. It's only about 60 nutritional programs. Now, you might say, wow, that's a lot of programs. Actually, it's not. Why? Because the average person worldwide needs to lose about 15 kilograms. For them to lose about 15 kilograms on our products, it's going to take them between 3 to 4 months to lose their weight. After they've lost their weight, of course, we don't want them to put the weight back on again. So we then get them to go on a maintenance program for the same period of time that it took them to lose weight. So if it takes them 3 months to lose weight, they must maintain for another 3 months. If it takes them 4 months to lose weight, they must maintain for another 4 months. So the average customer is going to be buying at least 6 to 8 programs from you. So the supervisor order is only enough products to cater for 15 customers who need to lose about 15 kilograms. So it's not a lot of stock. The second way to go supervisor is to do 2,500 volume points over 2 consecutive months. So you do 2,500 volume points this month, 2,500 volume points next month, and you're automatically a supervisor. The third way to go supervisor is you do 1,000 volume points. And you find 3 friends, person A, B, and C, to also do 1,000 volume points each. Now, why would everybody do 1,000 volume points? So that they can purchase the products at the minimum discount of 42% discount. Remember the Success Builder order. Now you've accumulated 4,000 volume points, which makes you only a supervisor. The fourth way is another great method. This is what we call the syndication method. Okay, this is great if you have a friend or a relative who wants to do the business with you. So let's say you're person A and you have a relative who's person B. The company says as long as there's 4,000 volume points on the bottom and 1,000 points on the top, you both can go supervisor together. That's a total of 5,000 volume points. You can split the stock equally to keep it fair, so you both do 2,500 points each, and you both go supervisor. So it's unbelievable. Have a look at this. It can keep going and it keeps getting better. For an extra 1,000 volume points for another person, now you've got a total of 3 people, a total of 6,000 volume points, and that means everybody just does 2,000 points each, and everybody goes supervisor. You can keep going. Add another person, you just add another 1,000 volume points. So now 7,000 divided by 4 people is only 1,750 volume points each, and everybody goes supervisor in the same calendar month. This can keep going. There's no limit to doing this. For every person, you just add an extra 1,000. So if it's 5 people, it's now 8,000. If it's 6 people, it's now 9,000. And you divide it by the quantity of people. So it gets cheaper, but you still get to the best position called supervisor in your first month of business. Now you can actually go one step further than supervisor. We have a position which is the highest position you can reach in your first month of business. And that position is called World Team. Again, using the same example of 4 people in a line, we said it's already 7,000 volume points for everybody to go supervisor in a line. For you to go World Team in a line, you just need an extra 10,000 volume points, which now makes it a total of 17,000 volume points. 17,000 volume points divided by the 4 people in the line is only 4,250 volume points each, and both you, A, B, and C all achieve World Team in your first month of business. This is the highest position you can reach in your first month of business. This will quadruple the growth of your business. Why? Because this business is a monkey see, monkey do business. What you do, your people will also do. So if you go World Team in your first month of business, guess what your people want to do? They also want to go World Team. And they'll ask you how you did it, and all you do is share this example with them, and they will copy exactly what you did and go World Team as well. So by your second month of business, you can already start qualifying for the Get Team, Millionaire Team, and maybe even the President's Team in your second month of business. So it's all up to you how quickly you work your business. There's another way for you to go World Team in your first month of business. You do 4,000 volume points. Remember, when you do 4,000 volume points, you are already qualified as a supervisor. You find 2 friends, 2 A's, and those A's find a friend each, person B. Now remember, for them to go supervisor, they have to accumulate 5,000 volume points for the line for them to go supervisor. So you have 2 lines doing 5,000 volume points. The 4 guys below you go supervisor. Those points also count towards you. So you accumulate another 10,000 volume points, which makes you only a World Team member in your first month of business. No matter which way you get there, it's a great position to get to in your first month of business, because that's what's going to help you advance your business quickly. So if you've got any queries from today's presentation, what I would do is go back and have a look at the presentation again, and if you're still not sure, get in touch with your sponsor mentor and they'll be able to explain it in more detail. So all the best and look forward to seeing you all at the top. Welcome to Herbalife.